You're welcome to today's Sunday tune-up with special guests Tessa. Tessa is originally from Texas and is a great little dog, looking for a home currently, and is staying with us until she finds one. Oh, Ventura Highway by America. I never got to it. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna just see if I can change this orientation real quick. Does it get back to me? No, it doesn't. It's very angry. There we go. Hello. Hey. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hey, Carol. Good to see ya. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Emma. Hey, Amy. Hey, Michelle. Lay down your weapons, lay down with me. We will stare at the stars and think what life could be. Lay down your weapons, lay down with me. We will stare at the stars and think what life could be. Find the memories, believe them where they lie. Could we make a choice for love and joy? Moonlight's a path we can travel down. Rivers run wild with what has come before. Cast aside for new and more and more and more and more and more and more. Let me be your haven. Let me be your light. Sail with me across the ocean deep, finding the place for love and joy. We've had trouble, we've had strife, we've made our plans to march on towards the promised land. Walk with me neath the rising sky. We make a choice for love and joy. Moonlight's a path we can travel down. Rivers run wild with what has come before. Cast aside for new and more and more and more and more and more and more. Hello. Hey everybody, cheers. Happy Sunday. I've realized what I can't do. I can't figure out how to sing a song and not look at the chat and not get distracted by the chat, and then the words from the chat become the words in my head, and then I can't remember the actual words of the song. Cheers everybody. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Welcome. If you're just joining me, this is the Sunday Tune-Up. We have a special guest today. This is, come over here. Come over here and introduce yourself. Come here. This is Tessa. She's shy. Come over here. Tessa is she's a dog who's up for adoption at a rescue here called Farfels in Boulder. That's my neighbor. Next door in Boulder is a rescue called Farfels, and this is Tessa, and she was given up for. She was surrendered a couple of weeks ago, and she came from Texas yesterday, and we picked her up, and now she's hanging out with us until she finds her forever home. I think she was a trucker's dog, and he couldn't keep up with minding a dog on the road. So, Tessa's our special guest. Say hello, Tessa. Everyone say hello to Tessa. She's super cute. Very shy and nervous. Did not like men. Does not like men. So, we're friends now. We're friends now. I don't think she's ever heard music before either. So I was playing guitar earlier, and I think it may be the first time that she'd ever heard music, which is really cute and sweet and heartbreaking. I think she's between 2 and 3 years old. I'm gonna play some more guitar. Why don't you sit here? But she's really, really super sweet and really like easygoing too. Hi Pam. So throw some requests in. Player 2, I'm so sorry. You asked me about it, and I said that I would learn it, and I didn't, because that's not how my brain works. Once it's not in front of me, it doesn't exist anymore, but I will try and do it. Yeah, I'll do Life Goes On. That's a song that I haven't sang in a little while. Yeah, Rose and the Gun. I'll do that afterwards. All right, Life Goes On, and then Rose and the Gun. Yeah. I'm glad to be on here with you guys. I have some fun, exciting news to announce. Some of it goes down to some shows that are happening, and what could be happening in those shows, and who those shows are with. I'm gonna have some special guests on this next tour, which is really, really fun. Actually, I'll tell you some special guests. So, in Ann Arbor, you might have already guessed this. I'll play Heart in Hand after this. In Ann Arbor, some of you might have guessed. So I'm going to have Martin from, you all remember Martin Howley, my brother. He's going to be joining me for the Ann Arbor show, as well as Kiana June, who's my sister-in-law, but also a fantastic fiddle player from Gaelic Storm. I'm telling you guys first, because I'm going to announce it to you, because you're here, and you get first tellings of things. I don't know how that works. And then, so for the Peninsula show and the Dayton show. So the Peninsula show is the 13th of March. That's just outside of Cleveland. That's going to be myself and Kiana. So Kiana's going to come out in those 2 shows with me. She's going to play at the Gar Hall in Peninsula and the Sears Recital Hall in Dayton with me, which is really exciting. And then for the Milwaukee and Green Bay gigs, Martin is going to join me and Kiana. Dayton is the 13th. Thank you, Sonny. Dayton on the 13th. But you already know that, because trust the website, don't trust me. But yeah, Kiana's going to join me for the Dayton show. Martin and Kiana are going to be on for the Milwaukee show. Martin and Kiana are going to be on for the Green Bay show. And I'm actually in the process of adding another show on the 16th of March in Minneapolis. So keep your eyes out for that. When the tickets will go up for it, I'll send them on to everybody. Look, I got the dates wrong, completely wrong, and that's okay because we're going to forgive ourselves for making mistakes. I really do wish that I could be better at it. I cannot. I try my best, but I can't get everything right. But you guys are kind and will surely forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. All right. Someone asked for Life Goes On, which was a song. No, Ann Arbor will be both, Kiana and Martin would both play with me in Ann Arbor. So I'll go through that one more time. Ann Arbor. The Ann Arbor show, I'll have Martin and Kiana joining me. For the Dayton show and the Peninsula show, I'll have Kiana joining me. For the Green Bay, or for the Milwaukee and Green Bay show, I'll have Martin and Kiana joining me. And maybe some other stuff as we go. I would love a Florida tour. Hey, Tessa, come here. Come up here. I'd love a Florida tour. I'll be announcing all this, by the way, properly. All the guests and stuff will be going up properly in the next couple of days. I just wanted to tell you guys first, because you're here. Happy Sunday, everybody. Cheers. Remember to talk to each other, get to know each other. If anyone's going to shows, why don't you put up the shows that you're going to in the chat, and then other people can be like, I'm also going to that show. Because I'm a big fan of all of you knowing each other. That's my big idea. All right. All right, here we go. More music. Life Goes On. Up here. Sorry, I'm double jobbing. I'm also managing a small, nervous, anxious dog, but we're going to get there. So I wrote this a couple of years ago. I never released it. It went into the ideas for Wee Banjo 3, but never got done. But maybe one day. And he drives her El Camino to what she calls the old folks' home. And she plays as they fall asleep, 'cause she doesn't think she's old. At the age of 95, her feet still tap the tune, and her fingers that dance the keys, 'cause there ain't nothing she can't do. Age can't be undone, but your heart can stay on the run. 'Cause life goes on, 'cause life goes on. Life goes on, life goes on, oh, life goes on. Sometimes she pours 2 glasses, 'cause she knows he liked his strong. Smiles across the table at his memory, and they cheers to living on. 'Cause age can't be undone, but your heart can stay on the run. 'Cause life goes on, life goes on. goes on. Oh, life goes on. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Cheers. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I was saying if there's any of you that's going to any of my shows, just let me know, and then let the other people around you know too, because then and if there's any shows that you guys are going to that you're going to on your own, never be afraid to throw up a message in the little David Howley group, or comments on posts, because I think I am a person who's gone to a lot of shows by myself. I have a Tupperware chicken, by the way. That's what I'm doing in between songs, is feeding a very small, anxious, nervous dog some chicken. But yeah, I've gone to a lot of shows on my own, and it can be daunting sometimes because you're like, oh, I know anyone. But I do think that it's worth reaching out, and I know that a lot of people have met at We Banjo 3 shows over the years, which is really sweet, and I'd love the same to happen here. So okay, got some more requests, so let's get into them. Someone asked for The Rose and the Gun, and I like that idea. I think that's a song that I'd like to sing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I think that is the best part of friendships are the biggest parts of music. I was asked in an interview this week about being an artist and how I felt about that, and it was interesting. You know, they were talking about like what it feels like to be an artist on stage, and I kind of accidentally disagreed with the statement of being an artist on stage. Because I feel like more on stage, I feel more like a waiter, and that's like the greatest job that I can do. That like I'm an artist at home and I write the songs and I do all that, but when I'm on stage, I'm there to like just serve the songs. Just kind of like how you go to a restaurant and you'd be around a bunch of other people enjoying an atmosphere, and I thought that was more of an honest feeling that I had around what it feels like. I'm there to like serve. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote sitting at a bar in an airport with a man who was extremely different to me. But we found out that our shared love was dogs. Tell me your fears, I'll tell you mine. Tell me your story, I've got some time. Eyes a different shade of the same kind of sad. On the flat of your arm, a tattoo of the flag. Lines now faded, a memory of the past, where honesty sits at the bottom of the glass. Lean on the edge, tell me the truth. I'll grab the bottle, the highest fucking proof. 'Cause it starts with the fool and it ends with the world. The path of least resistance, the journey to the pearl. Freedom and liberty, one for all and all for one. The faith and the feeling, the rose and the gun. You're scared to change, I say me too. 'Cause if it all falls apart, what would we both do? You talk about dignity, what about God? Do you like cats, or do you have a dog? Ever been in love? What was their name? Did it break your heart? Were you to blame? I've got these scars and I see you've got a few. What do you wish you did or wish you didn't do? 'Cause it starts with the fool and it ends with the world. The path of least resistance, the journey to the pearl. Freedom and liberty, one for all and all for one. The faith and the feeling, the rose and the gun. Get this round if you get the next, 'cause we're not so different from when we first met. Isn't this better? Doesn't it make sense to talk at the table instead of barking through the fence? Cheers, everybody. Okay, Ventura Highway is definitely on the list for next. So, someone asked me this of like what the rose and the gun mean and what any of the lyrics mean, and to be honest, sometimes I don't really fully know. But the first line, it starts with the fool and it ends with the world, has lots of meanings. Lots and lots of meanings. But one of the meanings that I think maybe why I like it as a lyric of a song is the fool is the very first card in a tarot deck. Now, I do not believe the tarot is telling the future. It's not. I don't really have beliefs like that. But I do like the psychological aspect of that, using those as tools to bring out your subconscious. And some of you know that one of the other parts of my life that I have a deep interest in is like psychology, and I read a lot of Carl Jung and Pat Berry and all that, James Hillman, and all of those people thought that the tools, the imagery was just such a powerful tool for your mind. And so, the fool and the world. I also thought that was just kind of where we're sitting at. Yes. Kim Herman said, heart in hand. Let's do it. And I'm going to even play it on the bouzouki, because that's what I wrote it on. Heart in Hand was on the last We Banjo 3 album. Yeah. It's so fun to play some of these songs again, because they're ones that, like, if you don't play them for a certain amount of time, you kind of forget them in some ways. So, yeah, it's fun. Heart in Hand was also called We Grow at one point. Emma said, what is your favorite tarot card? I think the Fool is my favorite. Fool is probably my favorite. I just think it's so, yeah. I can show you what the Fool looks like. Hang on there. Hang on, everybody. This is what the Fool looks like. Oh man. That's the Fool. He's a little cute guy with a satchel over his head and a little tiny dog. I like the Fool because in Shakespeare they often talk about the Fool being like the knowing one, the person who, the Fool often kind of knows what's happening. No one listens to him. Ace of Wands is a great card too. My bouzouki is tuned in G, D, A, D. So that. I know you found yourself uneasy. The storm, it won't subside. But you've been thinking about the rain as it's pouring down inside. From your office window, you can't feel the wind, but the emptiness is blowing in your little space within. And know you know something has to change. And so you throw the doors aside and let the sunshine rain on the heart of every fallow tree that could find its leaves again. The winter, it may come, spring follows in its wake. Put your hands to the earth and feel the heat of summer days. And know you know something has to change. So you go shut the window before you think the worst. See the flowers of every color rising up from the same dirt. We are not divided in classes or in scenes. Could we just call each other fellow human beings? And oh, you know something has to change. Great. Cheers. Yeah. Maybe I'll play you an idea of a cover song that I want to do. Where is it? So having some struggles. So let me know if you want me to restart the stream. I think I can do that on this. Oh, the highlight. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I have. Okay, let me know if you guys are doing okay. All right, thanks Blair too, I'm sorry. Okay, let me know if it's okay with you. Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lying in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, break and aim. We're always sleeping in and sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in an early round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an early round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Watching YouTube from the closet, wishing I could be the friction in your key. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, break and aim. We're always sleeping in and sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down in the early round. Sure, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. Low God complex, got me going down, down in the early round. Sure, we're going down swinging. Be your number one with the bullet. Low God complex, got me going. Cock it and pull it, we're going down, down in an early round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. There you go. I think that's a cover that I'm working up for you guys. Let me know how you think. Thanks, Emma. Oh, that's cute. I actually have another song that I want to play for you guys because hey, thanks, Jackie. mean, Fall Out Boy as an Irish folk song. All right, I'll do a cover of it. I'll release it, and then we just have to work really hard to get Fall Out Boy to actually listen to it. So, one of the artists that's probably inspired me the most in my life, there's two main ones, which some of you all already know. Paul Brady is like kind of my idol. But other than Paul Brady, is an artist called John Martin. He's an incredible English folk artist. Just crazy good. Not right. But John Martin had, yeah, I'll play Along Black Veils. John Martin has this song that on his album, I like it on his album, but there's nothing better than it. I'll post a YouTube to it. It's a song called Couldn't Love You More. Hey Jocelyn, how's your leg? We want an update. But yeah, it's a song called Couldn't Love You More, and there's a YouTube video of him singing it live. I think he was a pretty tortured person, but this version of it, amazing. It'd break your heart. If you give me all the things I'd never ask of you, and if you showed me all the ways you have to cry, and if you lay all night in the rain for me, well, I couldn't love you more. 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 such a beautiful song. Okay, I'll play a couple more songs. I know there's a game starting. Hey, Brian. Brian's my favorite person. Thanks for joining, everybody. On one bright March morning, I bid New Orleans adieu. I took the road to Jacksontown, my fortunes to renew. I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled me heart to longing for lakes of Pontchartrain. Well, I stepped on board of a railroad car beneath the morning sun. I rode the roads till evening, till it laid me down again. All strangers there, no friends to me, till the dark girl towards me came, and I fell in love with the Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. And I said, me pretty Creole girl, my money here's no good. If I weren't for the alligators, I'd sleep out in the woods. You're welcome here, kind stranger. Our house is very plain. We never turn a stranger out on the banks of Pontchartrain. Mommy's house, and she treated me quite well. Her hair upon her shoulders and jet black ringlets fell. To try and paint her beauty, I'm sure it wouldn't be in vain. So handsome was me Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. This could never be, for she had got a lover and he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him, and true she would remain till he'd return to his Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. I said, me pretty Creole girl, never may I see you more. But I'll never forget your kindness nor the cottage down by the shore. And night in social gathering, a flowing glass I'll fill, and I'll drink girls to me Creole girl with legs on the train. And I'll drink girls to me Creole girl by the legs on the train. Ah, thanks, Haley. That's what I do. I do them for the Sunday Scaries. Because we all have the Sunday Scaries. If some of you didn't get introduced yet, this over here is our house guest at the moment. This is the wonderful, fantastic Tessa. Tessa is a rescue from Farfels Rescue here in Boulder. She's up for adoption. She's quite cute. She's up for adoption, and she's a very sweet little puppy. Came from Texas yesterday and has settled in quite well in our house. I think she heard music for the first time today, because when I started playing the guitar, she was like, what what now? She's really, really, really sweet. She's like a Pomeranian mixed with a King Charles Cavalier, I think, or something along those lines. But this has been our special guest for this live stream, all the way from Boulder, Colorado. Well, Tessa started off in Texas, but so yeah, just in case you're late to the stream, this is Tessa. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna say goodbye, because people have football games to do and all that sort of stuff. Thanks for joining me, guys. This has been really fun. It's really fun to get to play some songs for you. As I said before, tickets are up for all the shows apart from Green Bay will be announced, and tickets will be up for that on Tuesday. And then I'm currently in talks about a gig in Minneapolis, so that'll go up soon as well. And go Bills! They're my favorite Frisbee team. Tessa is a girl. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I've got one more. I know there's been some requests in here that I may have missed, and if I have missed them, we'll try and get to them next week. Let me see. What did I miss? Thank you guys for joining me. This means a lot. Frisbee, yeah. Yeah, and if you guys are down for it, I will see you here again on next Sunday. Next Sunday. Don't worry, player 2. I will try my best to do it. I probably know the song, but I just still no Chicago show. No, I haven't been able to kind of get a time for that. It's just shows are really crazy right now, and venues are really terrified. I think the big thing is people are not buying their tickets early anymore. They're buying their tickets like very last minute, which means that promoters get a little bit angsty and anxious that they may not sell. So this is why shows are quite difficult right now for artists. But I do appreciate that all of you guys, I know, are big ticket buyers and buy tickets for shows, and that means a lot to us. All right, we'll do Superstition to end. Do you on this guitar or that guitar? Maybe I'll do that guitar. I normally don't have two guitars, so. Thanks, Martha. lanterns on the wall, very superstitious, ladders about to fall. 14-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, the good luck's in your past. You believe in things that you don't understand, and then you're suffering. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious, wash your face in hand. Rid me of my problems, do all that you can. 14-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, the good luck's in your past. You believe in things that you don't understand, and then you're suffering. Superstition ain't the way. You believe in things that you don't understand, and you're suffering. Superstition ain't the way. Thanks very much, everybody. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday. Maybe Tessa will be still here as well, and she can give you an update on how the house is going here. Cheers. Cheers. Hasta luego. Arigato gozaimasu. Doidashimashite. Sláinte.